Okay, so this will be our craft to go. So we'll pick up in the vestibule. In your little kit that you'll pick up, here's the craft to go. Really cute. What you'll get is this stuff. You'll get a paper clip too. Oops, that's two. You'll get a triangle cardstock. You'll get a big square cardstock. You'll get a little square cardstock, 3 jumbo craft sticks, and a little pom-pom for our nose. And we're gonna make our little craft stick. You'll also need scissors, and you'll need a pencil. That's for tracing and stuff. And then of course you'll need markers or crayons or coloring pencils or whatever. I'm just gonna use markers again. You can even paint if you want. You got the paints out. And then it says to put little embellishments on the gnome. I don't know. I found these little flower stickers. They're the foam stickers. I might put them on, I might not. We will see. But the first thing, of course, you've got to do is paint the craft sticks. I really like the blue that I used on my clay pot gnome, so I'm going to use that blue again. You can use tempera paint, and if you don't want to paint, you don't want to get all messy, you can see under my nails and everything it's still green. If you don't want to paint, you definitely do not have to. You can use the markers. Markers can color craft sticks pretty well. So yeah, we're just going to paint the 3 craft sticks. I'm going to paint them all the same color. If you want to get creative and do different colors or designs, like you can really do some designs if you and wax paper, of course, dry. You can do some neat designs if you use the markers instead of paint. I don't have very good control over paint, so of course I'm just going to do mine one color. Some of you guys are really good at this stuff. I just think it's fun. You don't have to be an expert to have a good time with it. And I don't want anyone to be like, I can't craft because I don't do a good job. If you enjoy doing it, it doesn't matter what it looks like. And think about it, someday you can be on one of those big epic fail TV shows or something. So hey, I was telling a coworker about a huge failure of a cake I made one time with about 5 or 6 cans of icing, which is way too much, in case you were wondering. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and coat these. I'm gonna pause you. We're gonna put these aside to dry. Oh, I forgot, you need glue. You'll need glue. I have this glue. You can actually use glue dots with this too. But I already have this glue out, so I'm just gonna use it. But yeah, I'm gonna paint these. I'm gonna go wash my hands, and then we'll get on to the next step. Because I think I can get this one done pretty fast because this paint seems to be drying pretty quickly. My clay pots are almost dry. Not the mushroom one. I think I am gonna repaint that one, but the gnome ones, they look pretty good. I would show you, but paint all over my hand. Paint on my arm, paint on my shirt. Typical Nikki. Okay. So yeah, those are all painted. We're putting them aside on wax paper to dry. And I'm gonna go wash my hands. Okay, my hands are nice and clean, sort of. There's still paint under my fingernails, whatever. Okay. So while your sticks are drying, if you use paint, we're going to decorate the triangle. This is gonna be the body. The craft sticks are gonna go around it. It's way bigger than it needs to be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna doodle on it and make it colorful. You can do it all one color. In this one, the one I got the pictures of, they actually used pattern cardstock to do theirs. So whatever you want to do, I am going to just make a pattern on it, little squigglies or something, and color it. And so I'm going to get my black marker down here. Oh, I don't know why I can't do anything without making a mess, but here we are, and I'm definitely old enough that I don't think I'm going to change much. So yeah, I'm just going to, I'm going to do this way, since it's just kind of like an abstract pattern. It's not going to matter how I have to cut it. So I'm going to do that. I like the blue, and I think, I don't know, do I want a light green? Yeah, that's pretty. Ooh, this bright green might be better. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so I got the blue and the green, I think look good together, and a dark blue for my other thing. So I think that's how we're gonna do it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and color this stuff in while we are waiting. We're also gonna do the same to the hat. Again, you're gonna use either a pattern or colored cardstock, or decorate it. This is gonna be your hat. I didn't make it into a triangle because I wasn't sure. It depends on the angle, how pointed you wanted to make it, so you can't really measure that till the end. But I'm gonna do it as if it is a triangle. And I'm just gonna make, I'm gonna make his hat and his body match, just because, no, you know what, I'm not. I'm just gonna make his hat green. I'm gonna color the whole thing green. We already have a lot of blue. Make sure you move your bottom. So when I go to cut this out, the whole thing will be green, and probably don't need to worry about the bottom part, obviously, but I always seem to have to color everything. Might need a new crayon or a new marker here. Looks like this one's dying. But I have lots, so I really miss having the kids come in to do this stuff. Hope you guys are all getting a chance to do some of it at home. So I'm going to put you on pause while I go ahead and color everything, and we'll go from there. Okay, so this is what I did. That's going to be the body. That's going to be the hat. Still wet, the sticks. I think I put too much paint on them. So I'm going to put these aside. Again, this one here is going to be my beard. And I think I'm just going to draw something, which I did not do with my clay pot one, because I was afraid. I shouldn't be afraid. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. I don't know how wide it's going to end up being. So you want to do something, I'm just cutting it out for now, and then we'll see. Might have to narrow it up some. And if it needs to be bigger, maybe you shouldn't cut it at a time, because it's kind of out of luck, unless you have more cardstock at home. But yeah. And that's what I got, my little beard. Okay, so the rest is gonna kind of have to wait until the sticks are dry. So I will go back to one of my other projects, and this is gonna be really fun piecing it all together on my phone. So, oh well, the life of a children's librarian, I guess. Okay, so we are back. I went to lunch and they seem pretty dry. So what we're gonna do is we're going to make our little triangle gnome. You can use glue dots if you want. I am going to use regular glue just because I feel like, see how it squishes around a bit? I can manipulate it a little bit. So if it's not the way I want it, I can move it. I think that's good. So of course we gotta let this dry a bit. So I guess that's pretty much all I can do right now, because glue dots I wouldn't have to wait, but I have to wait because next we're gonna trace it on there and put all the parts. So let's go ahead and let this dry and I'll be back. Okay, and we're back to the craft stick gnome. It's still a little damp, but it's holding together. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on here. It's bending up a little bit, which is fine because what we're gonna get here is it's gonna stick up through there. So what I am gonna do, and I should have brought a pencil. Sorry guys. Tried to clean up my workspace a little and I went overboard. I'm gonna trace it on here. Like this. It's a little bit under there, but that's okay because we're just gonna have to cut inside the lines because we don't want it overlapping outside. Oh, well, I might put a little touch up on that one. Try not to draw on the stick. That's a good plan. Okay. So I drew that. I'm gonna cut it just a bit inside the line. Okay. So this will be what our little gnome's shirt looks like. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to paint over that. Why do I do these things? Okay, I'm just gonna put a little glue on the edges. And it should stick pretty well. You probably use a glue stick for this. But again, I have the liquid out and it dries clear, so it'll be fine if it squishes over a bit. And you just want to make sure that it's all the way down. See how it's all, you can't see anything through it. And that will be our gnome's little outfit. The next thing we need to do is make him a hat. We want a nice tall hat. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually just cut this right in half for now. And I'm gonna make it much more of a steep angle here. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I think that's where we go. Alrighty, so that's what we're gonna do with that. Have to bend it out a tiny bit. And before we put that on, we're gonna put the beard on. Have it so it's just cross and they touch. Like I said, we have to make it smaller a little bit. It's okay. So that's his funky little beard. I'll have it go right across there. Just gluing that on. And I'm just gonna leave this up because why not? This is the one we chose for the hat. And we're gonna glue that across and overlap the beard a tiny bit. So that's him, this little guy, and he needs a nose. And I don't know, it says pink, but I like the little red noses. right there, right where the two meet in the center. And then you can give the hat something special if you want. I found these little things, like I have this, and it kind of matches, but this is kind of special. A little special gem. It's a little flower. Might have found it in the woods. I'm gonna just put it off to this, well, I'll put it in the center, why not? And of course that's all glue gushing out because I'm messy. But that's why we use school glue. I can't help it. I can't stand that pencil's on there. I'm gonna take this. Thing about doing all three projects pretty much at the same time is I still have my paintbrush out from earlier, so just a tiny touch up. Make sure it doesn't go overlap onto the little shirt. So hopefully that'll look all right. And I'll just show you it. I'll hold it up once it's dry.